What's going on, guys? We will give it a few and let more people join in before we get on with this live stream. I do want to say thank you to each and every last one of you guys who has joined into the live stream already. I want to say thank you for all your continuous love and your support as well. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get started with this live feed. We'll give it about another 30 seconds or so. You guys, let me know if you can excuse me, if you guys can hear me pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and change the background real quick. Let me know if you can still hear me once I change it. Can you guys still hear me? Let me know if you can still hear me with that background on. All right, so you guys can still hear me with this background showing, correct? All right, awesome. So all right, we'll go ahead and if you guys can, please hit that thumbs up when you come in. If you guys can, please do that for me. Hit that thumbs up. Let people know that we are live. Once again, I do appreciate you guys. I just want to make sure that, everything is working correctly so you guys can hear me good. Give me 1 second. I have something just popped up on my screen. I'm going to mute my mic really quick. Just give me about 10 seconds. All right, guys. So today, what I'm going to do, as you guys can see, the name of the title, it says live feed call-in Fridays. So I'm going to start doing this every Friday and giving you guys, the subscribers, the supporters, all a chance to call in. And you guys go ahead and voice your opinions, your concerns, and what you think. I'll be giving you guys a phone number to call in here in a few minutes. But before I do that, I just want to touch bases on that video that I put out earlier. Now, before people start taking it the wrong way, when I sat there and I spoke about a couple private eyes that told me it's never good to get involved with family members, it's never good to do that. I understand where they're coming from when they say that as well. That's one reason why law enforcement as well doesn't get friendly type of relationships with people. Not one time did I say anything about that. I believe that the Bio family is involved. Is there a possibility? Of course there's a possibility, guys. Everybody knows that. But yeah, I just wanted to touch on that. Everyone out there is doing the best they can to look for the boys. Emotions are flying high. All of you guys out there are worried. Everyone that's in here in this live stream, most of you guys are here because you guys care, you love, and you want to know what happened to the boys. There might be a few, 2, 3, 4, that are only here to gossip and create rumors and see what they could post up on their channels. And that's fine. And that's what today is going to be about. Today, I'm going to give each and every person a chance. If you want to call in, now will be your time. We could talk about different things involving this case. You could share your ideals. You can put out whatever you want to put out there. I get it. Not everybody wants to join. Hey, what's going on, Auditors of America? Not everybody wants to join a live feed chat, show themselves on the screen. I get that. So as long as we are, you guys can hear me good, right? I just want to make sure that you guys can hear me good. If you guys can, just one more time, guys. If you guys could just press 1 and let me know that everything is loud and clear. Yes. Okay. I appreciate that. All right. So I get it. You know, a lot of people are out there and we're trying to put a puzzle together, guys. We really are. That's what it's come down to. And every one of us, we want answers. As you guys can see, I put out there on that last video that Miss Perla from the Bakersfield News, she is no longer working for Bakersfield News anymore. And when I first found out about it, I was told that she was fired, and that she was fired because she wanted to do an interview with LV United, and then she was called into the office and she was fired. That's exactly what I was told. But then when I contacted Perla, she goes on to say, and you know what? Instead of me quoting her, let me just go and read her message to you real quick. All right. So this is exactly what I wrote Perla. I said, hey, I heard. I'm sorry about what happened to you. Welcome to our world. I bet if you wanted to do a smear news clip about us searchers, you would still have your job. Sucks. And then she wrote me back about 30 minutes later. No, it's a little bit longer than that. As a matter of fact, about 2 hours later, she wrote back and she said, I actually left on my own accord. I'm okay and thank you. Just know I will not be covering this case. And then I wrote her back. I said, yeah, well, I'm sorry that that happened. I was told different. She goes on to say, I just clarified with her what I said. And then I wrote her back, it sucks because I'm pretty sure when good reporters, as yourself, stops reporting on it, you know, as the case with the boys, soon enough, the boys will just be a faded memory. And now we all know that that's not going to happen, guys. I understand that there's a lot of people out there that might want that to happen. There's a lot of people that's been out there from the beginning purposely doing crap on purpose, trying to smut people up and everything else. I got multiple people that call me all the time that tries to create a division between the searchers. And I'm pretty sure that most of these people are not going to sit there and tell the person that they're talking about them, but they'll talk to me about them though. You guys get that? And so earlier when I sat there and I said on my live stream about someone who's a searcher as well, I sat there and said I thought we were cool. Maybe I should not have said that in the way I said it because I do have her phone number and I can call her and talk to her. And I just, you know, this whole case is just overwhelming, guys. We always got people sitting here trying to throw salt in the game. And some people might be sitting there saying that I'm saying this when I'm not saying that. And then they say that that person's saying this when that person's not saying that. They're just doing it on purpose, man. It's crazy. So right now, let's go ahead and get these phone calls coming in, guys. I will not be answering blocked numbers. Block calls will not be answered. Um, if you guys do call me, it's going to prompt you to leave a message as in who's calling. So when you call in, just say who you are, and then I'll accept it. And then everybody's going to be listening. This is not going to be a private conversation. I have to let you guys know that right now, when you call in, it is not going to be a private conversation. You are live with 370 people watching. So the phone number, if you guys are ready, the phone number is 661 299 7521. That's 661 299 7521. Please feel free to call in. Miss Chronic, let me go ahead and read through your messages, guys. we have here. I'm going to go ahead and highlight this one. That way you guys can see it. 2 babies disappear. All right, guys. So we have our first caller. Let's see who it is.
Call from
Reggie.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Hey, Reggie. How are you? You're live, bro.
Oh, how you doing, man? I'm doing all right. How you doing?
Good, man. Thank you for calling in. What's up?
I just want to say, bro, look, I've been watching you. This is the first video you made about these boys, homie, and regardless of everything, you're one of the only ones that I can honestly say you come with facts, and whenever you do get something wrong, you right away you correct yourself and you let it be known, and I appreciate that.
Hey, thank you.
I'm at the point where it makes me sick watching some of these other YouTubers making these videos where they're just basically spreading lies and rumors just to make a couple bucks, and that's fucked up.
Yeah, it is.
Excuse my language. And it's just fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Man, I just, like I said, it gets me sick. And I'm here in Bakersfield. You know what I'm saying? And I'm at the point where some of these ones that are out here supposedly out here looking around, it's like, if I ever catch them slipping, it makes me want to, you know what I'm saying?
I know what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean, bro. You just gotta, the same folks that you're talking about, man, they're the same ones that run off and tell the cops on you too. So I mean, that's.
And that's the thing. Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that too, because they were saying that you were back friends with that dude, with that dude Doug. I don't know if you are or not.
No,
that's your choice, but
no, that's not true, bro.
Okay, yeah, stay away from them folks, because if anything, they're gonna just try to get you caught up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm trying to, keep my distance from people like that, man. And
yeah, you have to, man. You have to.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I heard that.
Listen, man,
I heard he apologized and things like that. I accept the apology, but that doesn't mean that I gotta associate with people. You know what I mean? And God bless you too, bro.
Another thing, all these other so like I said, I've been watching from the beginning. It's funny how all these YouTubers, the ones that they want to talk shit about what you do, but they were the first ones that would get your videos and make videos about your videos. You know what I'm saying? They would piggyback on your shit.
That's crazy, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You could literally go back and see your videos, pieces of your videos of all their videos they started making. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
right.
That's
right.
Man, they're hypocrites so too, man. But God bless you, bro.
Hey, God bless you too, bro. Thank you, man. I appreciate you.
All
right, brother. Bye-bye. Hey, guys, so that was our first caller, Reggie. I appreciate you, man. Salute to you. You guys try to do me a favor. If somebody calls in, try not to call in back to back behind them while they're on the line. Just wait until the line frees up and then call in. I mean, clears up. I'm sorry about that. Here we have a call coming in from Idaho.
Call from
Old Dirty Ninja.
Oh, Dirty Ninja. Oh, Dirty Ninja. What's going on, brother?
Oh, what's up, my guy?
What's going on, man?
What did you do? Oh, nothing. Got done making a new cartoon. I got you in. I don't know if you've seen that.
No, I want to check it out.
I did the Antelope Valley Hospital one, and then I did a new one. You have a little cameo in.
Yes.
Anyways, I wanted to say I'm very proud of what you're doing, man. You've been doing stuff like this for a while, and you're good at it.
I appreciate that, man.
I noticed you guys were actually looking for or talking to a couple other people that have lost their kids or have had missing children. And I think that's an excellent idea. I think that very well could result in finding the boys if you guys look for other missing children in that area. Not only that, but I think I have a strong suspicion from watching all of this that I could be wrong, but I do believe that methamphetamines could be involved with the children being missing. Like whomever took the kids could have been under the influence, or whoever gave the kids away could have been under the influence. I just have a sneaking suspicion that methamphetamines has something to do with this. I could be wrong, but I do know that there were some cases in the Silver Valley that had a lot of substance abuse with child trafficking things. But anyways, I wanted to tell you I'm proud of you and keep doing what you're doing, man. You're doing way better than the cops are doing. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you, bro. Take care of yourself, Ninja. I'll check out that video in a few.
All right,
later, man. All right, guys. So, like I was saying, Thank you, Old Dirty Ninja, for calling in. If somebody's on the line, just let the line clear up and then call in again. I don't have like an answering service, so I mean, I know everybody doesn't want to hear the phone beeping in the background, so I'm just hanging up on people that are calling in right now. But like right now, the line is free, the line is open. So if you want to call in, please feel free to do so now. Here we have a call coming in from Florida.
Call from Tracy. To accept, press 1.
Hi, Tracy. How are you?
Hey, Steve, how are you?
Good, thank you. Go ahead. You are live.
Okay, honey, you are, my hat's off to you. I have so much respect for you for everything you do, going out and helping the homeless and searching for these boys nonstop, and you don't let anything stop you, and that is so admirable.
I appreciate that.
God bless you.
I appreciate you. God bless you too.
Prayers. Your family, your mother, you guys are in my prayers, and you are shining Jesus light, and it's just, don't let anything stop you. These people are just idiots, and they're trying to get famous out of this, which is ridiculous.
It is.
Disgusting.
It's crazy. Well, I appreciate you.
I just wanted to say, don't let anyone stop you, because you are doing such great work, and you are going to be so blessed, and I just see it, and I just love you to death. And
thank you. I love you right back.
doing what you're doing.
All right, sis. I appreciate you.
All right, God bless everybody. All right, you have a great day, Steve.
God bless you, and thank you for calling in. Thank you. That's awesome, guys. And Miss Tracy, I'm sorry if I clicked off too soon. I don't know if you had something else to say, but I do apologize. If anybody else needs to call in, please feel free. Yeah, guys, I mean, so we have another call coming in from Portland, Oregon.
Call from
Bruce from Oregon.
to accept.
Hey, Bruce, what's going on?
Hey, Steve.
Hey.
Just wanted to let you know, man, that you're doing a great job. And screw the people that are out there, trying to down you, man. God works in good ways. Good or bad, you know that.
Absolutely.
I don't have to tell you that.
Absolutely. I appreciate it.
I just want these kids to be found.
Right.
And I respect you. Love you as a brother.
Thank you, bro.
And I just want you to keep doing, have your head up, man, and keep doing what you do. Because, the evil people that want to be this way, they're the ones that are going to be judged in the end.
Right. Right.
Thank you, brother.
No, you're welcome, man.
Keep doing what you're doing, man.
You're welcome, and I love you
I got
right
all
back,
the
bro.
respect for you in the world.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, Bruce.
You're welcome, man. Take care.
Yeah, you too. You too, Bruce. Hey, guys, so before another caller calls in, I want to let you guys know we have about 50 or so envelopes that I'm mailing out today with flyers inside of those envelopes. Yeah, they're ready to go. So, I mean, if anybody else needs any flyers, please send me an email. I'm going to share the email right here down below. Send an email to that email address that you see scrolling on the bottom of the screen, and we will go ahead and get those flyers sent out to you right now. I mean, we have flyers going out to Florida, Louisiana, Portland, Oregon, pretty much everywhere. We have flyers going out right now. Yeah, but I mean, with that said, man, I mean, I don't know. We're just trying to put this together and do everything we can to figure out exactly what happened. I mean, I have a lot of questions, some things that I'm not going to put out here on the internet. But there is some things that I have questions about. Do I believe, like, if Ryan Dean has something to do with those boys missing? I don't believe that she does. But I do know that there's something very strange is going on, guys. I mean, you guys seen the surveillance video. We got people that went as far as to say that the surveillance video was altered and blah 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 and all this other crap. And I don't get, why some folks, do that and say stuff like that. I guess they just want to have something to talk about. It looks like somebody just called in and I missed your call. So if you can, go ahead and call back in now. For some reason, my phone did not ring. Now's the time. If anybody wants to call in, now is the time. Please dial, let me go ahead and put that number down, 661-299-7521. This is the time for you to share, anything that you might be thinking or, any ideas you want to share. Please feel free to do so.
Call from Rochelle Sean to accept.
Hey, how are you?
Hi, Steve. I'm fine. How are you doing?
Good, thank you. Thank you. I didn't catch your name. What was it, Rochelle?
It's Rochelle Sean.
Rochelle. Hey, thank you for calling in, Rochelle.
Hey, Stu. I just a couple things. I'll make it quick because I know a lot of people want to talk to you. First of all, I just wanted to remind you, if no one has lately, to please take care of yourself. Okay, take
Right.
a few minutes for yourself every day, whatever.
Will do.
And I'm going to send you a little something to buy yourself a cup of coffee or a soda or adult beverage, whatever you
that's awesome.
decide.
That's
Okay,
awesome.
so I'll get that to you. And the other thing is, I don't really care anymore. I'm just so disgusted and upset about the negativity and all the crap people are throwing your way that I've decided I'm not even going to entertain them anymore. So I've had to tune a lot of stuff out,
Right.
block it out, so the negativity doesn't stick on me, because my focus needs to be on you and what you're doing and keeping it positive. So
Right.
however you decide to deal with the haters, I'm going to leave that up to you. And I'm emotionally, I'm going to stop getting involved. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that so I can keep my mind right for you. So I just want to tell you, thank you so much for what you're doing. We got your back, and I want to thank you again for answering God's call. I said that
I
before
appreciate that.
in your videos. You stood up and answered his call,
Right.
and I'm grateful for that.
I
Okay?
appreciate you, and thank you. I almost fell into that trap too, that whole drama stuff and stuff like that. I had to really step back and just look at the big picture of it as well,
Yeah, it's hard to do. It's really easy to fall into that, And oh my goodness.
Very
Yeah, the
easy.
devil's working on us overtime.
Big time. All right, I appreciate you, sis, and thank you for calling in.
Okay, you're welcome, Steve. Take care. Bye.
You too. Thank you. Bye-bye. So that was Rochelle, and thank you for calling in, Miss Rochelle. It means a lot. But yeah, guys, so like I was saying, we're just looking for answers, man, and sometimes people don't like the way we go about it. The same people will invite us back to their house. They'll have conversations, say, "Hey, well, come on back. Come back in a couple of days." But then somebody will get up in their ear and say something, or send them a letter or something, and then next you know, they start talking this harass stuff and all this other crap. So here we have a call coming in from Oklahoma.
Call from
Saskia Hart.
to accept, press 1.
Hey, Miss Hart, how are you?
Hi, how are you doing?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm great. Well, I'm a little outraged. I don't think that there's enough outrage about a 3 and a 4-year-old just disappearing.
Right.
Since the 21st of December, they just disappeared in the physical custody of Trudell and Jacqueline. Why? Where are they?
Right.
I want answers.
Yep. Absolutely.
And it's so frustrating with all the misinformation, and it comes down to classic and sincere. 3 and 4.
Right.
They didn't just walk away.
No, they didn't.
I just want them to come home.
Right. Absolutely.
I have a room for them.
Sweet.
I have a room for them. I would take them in a heartbeat, just like many other people would.
Right. Right. Yeah, it's sad.
I just want them found. I don't think there's enough out, I don't think there's the noise, of course, but it's the wrong noise. We need to find these babies.
Right. Absolutely. I think if people would focus more on actually finding the boys, we might be able to get a lot of stuff accomplished, you know, instead of sitting here always dragging one another down and trying to find faults in everybody, you know.
Right, with the drugs and it doesn't matter. These babies, they were in the physical custody of Trezell and Jacqueline, so that's where we start. And I don't feel like anything has been done. I want answers. I want to know.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
These babies are precious and they deserve to be found, no matter what.
Right. Yeah, amen to that.
But I just want to tell you how proud I am of you, and you rise above all the bullshit, and I'm thankful for that.
I appreciate you. I appreciate it. I mean, you guys have kept me in check. All the supporters out there, subscribers, like yourself, you guys have really kept me in check, for reals.
Well, it's gotten hard because you do go with, the misinformation or what this person said, and it's so out of hand now. It boils down to classic and sincere. Where the F are they?
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to know.
Absolutely. That's right. And thank you for calling in, Ms. Hart. I do appreciate you. And
well, I appreciate you too. And hey, I believe that we're gonna find them. We will.
Yeah, I believe so too. Just don't know when. And I'm hoping, I mean, we're all praying that it's sooner than later, you know?
Sooner than later. I pray every day, and I've got a room for them. I'm hopeful that they're alive, although, I don't know. I don't want to say anything, but
I know what you mean.
I'm praying for you all the time. Keep on keeping on, okay?
Thank you. I appreciate you, sis. Thank you.
Okay, talk to you later.
All right. God bless you. Bye-bye. Yeah, that's awesome, guys. I mean, there's a lot of people that love the boys. Hey, if you guys could do me a favor here in the chat, if you guys can take the time to just put a bunch of blue hearts right here in this chat, I mean, that would be truly appreciated. Miss Kimberly, thank you, Miss Kimberly, for that. Miss Kimberly, let me go back and find your message. Where is it? Boom.
Call from
New York.
Gotcha. Accept.
Hey, how are you? You're live on air.
Hi, Steve. I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you.
I just want to say I'm so thankful for everything that you do. Also, I wanted to say that the West story from the time they gave that interview is all bogus, and I don't think the biological family had anything to do with it, because from listening to Trezell's and Jacqueline's interview, it was everything was lie after lie, and just trying to cover their tracks. I believe that the boys, I believe something happened before they moved to Cal City, and they probably got rid of them during the move. That's what I believe, because a lot of things that Trezell says doesn't make sense, and they contradict themselves. And to me, I just feel like they're the guilty ones. And I don't think law enforcement I think law enforcement is still doing what they need to do. And I think before we know it, it'll be an arrest, because ain't no way that law enforcement about that story from Trezell and Jacqueline. There's no way.
Right. Yeah, I remember when John Walker out there in where was that at? Cal City, he actually said that the video and what Trezell said was accurate. You remember that?
I do remember that. I remember that. But they also said foul play was involved.
Right.
I believe the foul play is Jacqueline and Trezell, because I watch a lot of your videos, even though there may not be footprints in the dirt,
right,
in the backyard. Trezell, when he said, keep them close, keep them off the dirt, that little speech right there, I think he was trying to, trying to cover his tracks in regards to, you're not going to find any footprints because, you're not going to find any footprints because, we don't let them go in the dirt. He was trying to cover his tracks. So in order for someone to have gotten the kids, they would have to come inside the gate, inside the patio to
Right.
get the kids, which, I highly doubt it if anyone did that. And one other thing I wanted to point out, the biological aunt, she said she mentioned something about they left the kids outside for 10 minutes. I was trying to figure out if Trezell may have said that to them that they left the kids out for 10 minutes. How can you leave a 3 and a 4-year-old outside for 10 minutes? Like
Right.
that's a long time to leave a 3 and a 4-year-old unattended outside.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah,
So,
that is
a
crazy.
lot of their stories. I'm sorry.
That's crazy. You're right.
And one other thing too, Trezell, if you look at Trezell, Trezell has facial expressions a lot of the times when he's giving the interview. When one of the person asked him if they were new to Cal City, how long they've been living there, watch his facial expression, his eyes, his forehead. His forehead is like almost like, like, like don't go there type of a look. Like he does that a couple times in some of the things that he says. Like
Right.
even when Jacqueline is speaking, he's like trying to make sure she doesn't slip up and say anything. Like he really didn't want her to speak.
Right. Right. Yeah, that's a trip, huh?
I'm sorry. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
It's just a lot. It's just a lot with that interview, and they didn't describe anything about the kids, what they were wearing, anything like no type of anything of good characteristics. I believe they were disconnected from those kids. Like they had no type of a connection to them at all.
Right. That's what it seems like, huh?
But
That's exactly how they were acting.
it is. They had no emotions, no nothing to those kids. And then they said they didn't want to do the interview because of the bio family. Like I wouldn't care if the bio family was there. If my kids are missing, I'm focusing on that. I don't care what the bio family is saying on the other end. I'm trying to find my kids. I'm not
Right.
going to be focused on them. My focus will not be on them at all.
Right. Yep.
And then on top of that, the answer he gave in regards to, I would suspect us too, as the kids came in, I forgot the exact quote, but there is no way I would give an answer like that. I would feel so offended. Someone actually said, accused me of doing something to that extent to kids. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that answer alone is mind blowing.
Yeah, I
I know
know.
other people want to talk to you, so I'm gonna let you go, but keep doing what you're doing because we love you over here in New York. Much love.
All right, I
Much
appreciate
love
you.
to
Thank you. Thank you for calling in. I appreciate you. Much love right back.
All right, take care.
You too.
Call from Shannon. To accept, press.
Hi, Shannon. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Thank you.
First of all, I just want to say thank you for everything you're doing to find our boys. I have a question.
Yeah.
How do you feel, or what do you think about the whole when Trezell was given his interview and he made the comment, yeah, that's exactly the point.
I don't know. That did stand out to me though too. Like, what's the point? You know, when she said some of the
Why would you feel that way? Why would you feel that?
right,
I wouldn't feel that way.
right.
I'd say, hell no, I didn't do anything to my kids.
Yeah, and they were basically being accused right then and there while that interview was going that there's foul play involved. And he goes on to say, well, that's the point. And we would feel the same way,
Yeah.
stuff like that. I mean, stuff like that really stands out, to me. I'm pretty sure you guys watch Duty Ron as well. I mean, he's had some
Yeah.
pretty good, solid people come on his channel, and they all feel the same way that, you know, they're lying, you know, and I don't get what's taking so long.
I have played that interview over and over and over so many times, and just so many things stand out to me. And like, and I put myself in that place. I have 4 kids. If that was one of my kids, I would be a mess. I would be hysterical.
Right.
And they're just like, it's just no big deal.
Like, no big deal. You're right. Yeah, that's crazy. That's something that we need to think about. Like, what's the point? What is he talking about? That's the point.
Sometimes it makes you think maybe they're, you know, are they talking in code to someone?
Right.
Just the things he says, and like he never forms a complete thought or a complete sentence.
Right. That's what I'm sitting here thinking about too, how he sat there and just everything about that interview is off. Like everything is off about that interview.
Yes.
And then I don't know if you guys remember that video I posted. I thought it was just gonna be like a random video. Maybe I shouldn't have posted it, maybe I should, with that guy in that blue Chevy Avalanche.
Yep.
There's something about that guy too as well, because I found out that he didn't even live at that house. He was claiming to live at the house that he just bought, that house across the street, kind of catty-cornered to him. And that wasn't true at all. Come to find out, that guy's not even from that area. Nobody knows him out there. I'm trying to see where he fits into all this. Who was that guy?
What reason would he have to even be there?
What reason? Right. I mean, there's just a lot of red flags involved in this whole case. Me myself personally, I don't believe the boys were ever in that backyard, that they ever walked out of that rear gate at all. You know, so
I don't either. I don't even think they ever made it to that house.
I don't think so. I don't think so either.
And I don't in my heart, I don't feel like the bio family has them. I don't.
Right.
I don't believe they do. That's really shitty on their part.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier in that video. If they do, you know, and then you got to remember there's two bio families. There's 2 of them, because both the boys have different dads. So there's 2 bio families. I don't know. I know that I'm pretty sure, 100% sure, that one of the families don't have the boys. It's always that possibility about the other one. I mean, I don't know. But I do know that anything I say is not, you know, me picking on people. I just have to keep that open mind of, well, this could have happened. You get what I'm saying? So, I don't know. It's crazy, mind-boggling. I mean, I was really under the impression that we would have had more information by now, or the boys would have popped up somewhere by now. If the boys let's just say the boys are in the wrong person's hands, regardless of how it goes. Let's just say if it is a bio family member that has them, or if they don't have them, the kids were taken and given to Trezell and Jacqueline by the state. So by law, those are their kids, right? You get what I'm saying? So anybody who has them, they just turn themselves into criminals, and that's going to be kidnapping. That's what they're going to be charged with as well, if that is the case.
Get off with just a slap on the wrist. Oh, they're my biological family. It doesn't work.
Right. I mean, it's a sad story on how, you know, the system screwed people. There's a lot of people out there that get screwed by CPS. I know multiple people that has had their kids taken for next to nothing, and eventually down the line they'll get them. But what I want to know is, how do these kids get taken so quickly and then get adopted out so quick? Like, that's something that
process of them adopting them was just so fast. And then I heard at one point that Ryan was under the assumption, or had been told, that they were going to a doctor and a teacher or something along those lines. Right. Well, how did they wind up with the West?
Right. Yeah, like why were they adopted out so quick? Who pushed that to happen so quick? You know?
Exactly.
I don't know.
So what about the fighting?
I think most likely. I'm really thinking, because we got people from Arizona saying that they've seen them. Somebody out here in Palmdale is claiming that they've seen them. I mean, we have so many people saying that they've seen the boys, but I don't know. But I do know that we're looking everywhere we can for them. When somebody says out here where I live in Palmdale, oh, well, we seen the boys at this store here, or we seen them here, we're out here looking. Now we have somebody saying
Now,
that
when
they
you go to those stores, will they allow you to like look at the video cameras there to like go over the footage?
now, as far as the video cameras go, let's just say, okay, somebody's saying that they've seen the boys out here in Palmdale. It's been a while since they seen the boys out here. It's really up to the store and how how long they keep that footage for. You get what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
if it's like something past what 5 months ago, 6 months ago, I highly doubt they're gonna have any of that footage. And then law enforcement would be able to get that footage a lot more quicker than we can. You get what I'm saying? So I mean, we could walk into a store, hey, you know, these boys, they said they might have been in here, blah, blah, blah. It's really going to be up to the store manager or the security department if they're going to allow one of us back there to look over footage. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I just hope they're found. Like my 13-year-old daughter asks me just about daily, Mom, have they found the boys yet? And I mean, it breaks my heart. It makes me think, what if that was my baby?
That's true. That's true. I would lose my mind if that was one of my kids.
Oh yeah.
And then we have,
And I would be out there every day, 24 hours a day until my babies were found.
and you know, that's another excuse me, another flag is why, how come Trezell and Jacqueline are not out there searching like that? How come their family's not out there searching like that? Why try to create, you know, like when we first started going out there, they could have easily walked outside and say, hey, you know, thank you guys for being here. And, you know, thank you for, you know, spreading the word, looking for our grandkids or looking for our kids. They didn't do none of that. They just right away decided to say, oh, this is harassment, blah, 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 you know?
Yeah, and then Wanda with her comment, oh, they're at your house.
That's crazy. That's crazy. And then there's that other comment. You got it.
We feel like they know where they are. Like maybe I don't want to say that they sold them because they're getting the money from the state each month for them. So they're losing out on money that way.
Of course.
And I don't want to think that they hurt them because then again, they're losing out on that money. But I don't know what else could have happened. Like, did they owe money to somebody and they took the boys because they owe them?
I mean, it would have to be a lot of money that they would have to literally sell them boys for a lot of money in order to probably make them get rid of them. Because I mean, I'm not sure what the state pays out per child. And then from what I'm hearing, I guess one of them might have had like a disability, might have been getting a little bit more money from that one. I mean, I don't know. It sucks, right?
With them both having no jobs, you know, that's guaranteed income coming in each month. They just bought that house. So you have guaranteed money coming in. I don't see that somebody would just sell their kids or sell anybody just for that one-time little payment when you have that guaranteed income coming in each month.
Right.
And then not only that, but they lost all of their children, so they have no income at all coming in anymore.
Right. Yeah, that's true. Well, I appreciate you calling in. Anything you want to say before you jumping off? We got a few other people trying to call in as well.
Nope, just thank you so much for what you're doing and continue to do what you're doing and don't let the haters get to you.
Okay, I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
You too, bye-bye.
Yeah, guys, so someone was supposed to be calling in today. And I have been trying to get a hold of that person for about 2.5, almost 3 hours now. I don't know if they decided to backpedal out, but I'm really hoping, I'm pretty sure they might be watching. If you can, please call in. That way you could shed a little light on what you've seen and what you heard. We would love to have you call in. I don't want to throw your name out there or throw you underneath the bus, but if you can, please give us a call. This is something that we discussed 2 days ago, and at the time you said that you wanted to let the world know what you knew, and so now is your time. All right, guys, so if there's anybody else out there, I know that person's phone number. I've tried calling it. If I see her call, then I will go ahead and answer it. But if anybody else is out there that wants to call in, now is the time. There's no one on the line. 661-299-7521. 661-299-7521. We're not going to be on here that much longer, guys. I do appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for all the continuous love and support. All 672 people that are in here. We'll be back. We'll stay on here for about another 15 minutes or so. So if there's anybody else that wants to call in, please feel free to do so. Yeah, restricted numbers will not be answered. So restricted numbers will not be answered. When you call in, you're going to have to leave a name. Oklahoma.
Call from
Charleston, Norton.
to accept, press 1.
Hey, Miss Norton, how are you?
Hey, Steve, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Hey, I just kind of want to take it back for a second, just kind of from the start, not to make this long and drawn out, but I have just some notes written down that I've just put some facts to paper. Just from the beginning, if you look at it, I think, like, a lot of people have questions, like, why did you choose that date?
Right.
So I started just racking my brain, and I listened carefully to some old interviews, and I think they got spooked because the bio mom had reached out to her caseworker. And this, a lot of people get confused and they say, no, she did that back whenever, it was a long time before. No, she also did it in 2018. She had reached out to the social worker and asked her, hey, can I drop off some gifts from my boys to your office so you can get them to the new foster parents or whatever?
Right.
And the social worker said that she had reached out to Trezell and them, and they said no. They refused it.
Right.
So I think it spooked them. I think they were like, oh shit, what if she pops up on it and we don't have these boys? Because they knew that something had happened to them already, and that's why they had months to get rid of evidence, aka burn evidence, whatever you want to call it. I just think that that's what provoked that date to come about. And if it wasn't, a lot of people think there's some trafficking involved and all this, and there may be, who knows? Nobody really knows. But it's either that or Trezell and his well-known temper with his little blade outfits and big sticks lost his temper and hurt one or both kids, and then they had to go into cover-up mode and clean up mode and burn up mode.
Right.
But, I just don't understand why in Sam Health this case has been so dramatically different than any other missing child case that I've ever seen. Like, even with, if you go back to, Letitia Stout and Gannon Stout, when the FBI got involved, they found that boy in Florida from Colorado in 5 weeks.
Right.
And parents came in, took polygraphs, whatever. And you can look at the Duty Ron interview with Klaus, Polly Klaus's dad, and he said, the police didn't take my text, they didn't take my phone, they didn't do any of that. He said, I told them, get me down to the station, put me in your car, I'll go take a polygraph right now.
Right.
I want you to find out who hurt my kid.
Right.
And we all know they're not doing anything like anybody would do at all. Not pleading, not crying, not bringing babies home, nothing. So it can't help but point just a big, huge red ass arrow at them.
I mean, what else is anyone to think? Either they're just totally wacko weird or they're guilty.
Right.
And I
Right.
was so excited and crunk, like I thought they were bringing in the freaking A-team with Bakersfield. I mean, I thought they were going to be gung-ho, like, oh yeah, we're going to make some strides. Like the boots on the ground isn't going to be alone anymore. Like they got backup now. And
Right.
hell no. It's like, what has happened? Why'd they go crickets on it?
I have no idea.
No update?
Yeah. No updates.
It's BS. It's
Yeah.
BS. Like, I don't give a shit. I get compromising a case, but there are things that you can put out there without jeopardizing this case.
Oh, of course.
You can say, listen, these parents have or have not taken a polygraph. That they can put that out there.
Right.
Listen, the bio family does not have these kids. They have been thoroughly, investigated by the FBI, by us, by whatever. They can squash a bunch of this BS.
Right.
It's almost like they like. It's like they dig the confusion because it's like they're hoping everybody will just throw in the towel and walk away for
Right.
some weird reason.
Right.
Now,
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know
crazy.
if it's because they wanted to deflect from the CPS BS. I
Right.
don't know. I hope that's not it. But, when you start involving government agencies, money, higher up, you start getting into some real hinky-dinky-ish,
Right.
So I don't even know what to think at this point. I think we all don't. I think everybody was extremely shocked by SP's live because it was so out of character. I think everybody is just gut-wrenched by Rose's reaction to certain things because we all just adore her. And I
Right.
think her head is just so jacked right now because she's being tugged in every direction. And she's emotionally very invested because that's family.
Right.
So, I'm very, very thankful, obviously, as in tons, thousands of us are, that you're out there, that you're putting everything in this. And I know you've been tried and tested to the very ends too.
Right.
And I know you're hanging in there and doing your very best, and we commend you and we pray for you. You know that.
Right. Thank
But,
you.
Don't give up. Please don't give up. And I don't know. I'll keep my prayers in as best I can, and
Appreciate
I'll let
that.
another caller come on for you. But I just wanted to get some thoughts out there and get your opinion on some of what I just blurted out.
Oh,
Or
of course.
vomit on you, but
Yeah, no, of course. Thank you for calling in. I appreciate you. We have 699
No,
people that all just got to listen to everything you have to say. And I'm pretty sure that everybody after this live feed will most likely get off and think about a lot of this stuff. I mean, there's something fishy going on.
It's very fishy. And no one can say it's not. You've got professionals in there, forensic statement analysts, polygraph people. You've got everybody analyzing every single word these people have said. Everybody says red flag, they're guilty, they're guilty. So why, if the alphabet boys are involved in this, are these people not locked up?
Yeah.
Seriously, come on.
Right.
Come on, let's be real. They say they've been interviewed but not interrogated. Why is that?
Yeah.
Where in America have you ever heard of this shit?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. It's
I mean,
crazy.
come on.
They could at least, do some type of update. I mean, if Brian Wayne can take the time out of his life to put together this little crap video and talk about myself and LV, they could come out and talk about, well, they didn't take a lie detector test. They were asked to and they refused to, or they went and got a lawyer. They could come out and say stuff like that, but they're not doing it.
Absolutely.
They're not
That
doing
doesn't
it.
jeopardize the case at all.
No.
That has nothing to do with any facts to this case, and not pertaining to those children at all. That's simple, basic ass information. And anybody, I don't care if you stole a chicken wing from Walmart, they will hem your ass up in an interrogation room until you blurt out what the hell happened. So you tell me why these parents haven't been separated and grilled down until they were almost sleep deprived. You're
Right.
talking about 2 toddlers that are missing, 3 and 4.
Right.
We don't even know what they look like. Why do I feel like they've been cited more now that they've been missing than when they were known and adopted?
Right. Absolutely. Well, thank you.
We don't know what they look like. How
We
can
don't.
you cite them?
Yeah, we do. We need a recent picture. We need something updated, pictures, anything of the boys, because right now we're all
That
looking
makes no sense.
we're all looking for boys that look like the boys on the flyers and the banners,
Yeah,
you know.
2
So
years old and 3 years old. How much? I look
Yep.
at my grandson. I have a grandson 6. Do you know how much he changes in 3 months?
right.
I mean, anybody that has children knows this. So, I mean, it's ridiculous. It's draining people. It's emotionally taxing people. It's financially draining people. It's doing everything, you name it, it's doing it.
Right.
And none of it makes any sense. It's like I wish I had a crystal ball. I swear. It just makes no sense.
Right.
And it you know, something has to give. The FBI, and here's another thing. Why does Bakersfield, who has a public representative, a, you know, speaker, so to speak, why in Sam Hell is his ass not out there with his little flicked over comb over talking and updating us on anything? He's very well spoken. So
Right.
why not get out there and blurt out some stuff to end all the YouTube BS back and forth
Right.
nonsense
Right.
and just calm everybody's damn nerves?
Yep, it's true. Well, I appreciate you calling in.
All right, no problem.
Thank you
Sorry
for all
to be
the-
so long-winded. You have
No.
a good one.
No, thank
All
you
right,
for all
have a
the
good
love and
weekend.
support. Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
All righty, bye-bye.
All right. So I'm sitting here trying to read through the chat. Moderators, do me a favor. Just if people are saying negative stuff, just let them. Let them. I'm fine. They want to troll, let them. That's on them. If they have nothing else to do in their life, it's fine. Let them do and say whatever it is they feel like saying. Who is this gal? I keep on seeing something pop up about a gal. Who is gal? Look, I'm gonna post this here. Somebody said I've read gal's nonsense on chats for a while. Who is this gal person? And is that gal person in the lobby right now? Does she have information? If she is in here, you have the number. You got something on your mind, you call on in. Or forever hold your peace. Whoever got anything to say, now is your time to call on in and get it off your chest. It's that simple. You can get it off your chest. So we're not gonna have that much longer here. It seems like that other person that I've been waiting for to call is not gonna be calling.
Call from.
Andrea.
To accept, press 1. To send a voice.
Hey, how are you?
Fine, how are you?
Good, thank you. Thank you for calling in, Miss Andrea.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for everything that you're doing. I've been a long time subscriber to you. Just want to thank you for everything that you do and that you are doing with LV and everyone in Bakersfield and everyone here. I just wanted to thank you. And I know the things you're going through. I pray for your mom. I've been watching all that, but I'm watching these, and I haven't seen this before on your channel, this negativity. And I'm glad, I respect that you were just saying, let them do it. I don't understand what this Gail person is talking about. I have family members that do foster care here in Santa Clara County, where you came to the grocery outlet.
Right.
And yes, my mother-in-law has long-time foster care, and they do all these comments. These people are coming from other states where you and I are in California. They don't understand how much they help with these children. They take them, you know, they help. They come to my mother-in-law to bring the children Target cards for school. You know what I mean? They really help take care of these children. And it's unfortunate that this happened, and it breaks my heart, but they do take care of these kids, and before school starts, and these are the kids that are really abused that my mother-in-law takes in.
Right.
And they do bring them at Christmas time, right before school starts, so she could take them to Target and Ross and get them what they need.
Right.
And it's unfortunate that I'm so glad you're staying on top of this California city. I don't know what they're doing to these children. I have spent decades out there racing. So that's why I'm really invested too. I know Camille at the Best Western, Kathy that owns the Chinese restaurant that begs me to buy homes from her. I
Right.
know all the people in those that Italian restaurant that closed down. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm so invested in watching, and Steve, it breaks my heart to watch all this negativity. And
Right.
I'm so proud of you for just allowing it to go through. We're adults. But
Right.
it's just, I want to tell these people, you're not from here. You don't know what foster care is here. What
Right.
CPS does.
Right.
And I don't know. It's just it's hurtful.
It is.
Because what happened to these babies. And what you did underground, I watched you with your sonar thing. I don't know the words, sir.
Right.
You're trying so hard. And don't let any negativity, and your mom, God, I'm so sorry. Just don't let this take you away from us.
Right.
Because you are a wonderful human being.
I appreciate that.
Yes, and LB Crunch, everyone helping.
Right.
You guys are doing a wonderful job. And I just wanted to say that CPS and foster, the good ones, they get taken care of. Unfortunately, it's an ugly situation from the beginning.
Right.
Taking it from the mothers, the parents. It's just, people need to be a little more positive to everything that you're doing.
Right.
And your friends, all your new friends.
Right.
That's all I wanted to say.
All right. Well, thank you, and I appreciate you. Thank you for all your love and support.
Oh, of course. And keep looking for those boys. I just don't want you guys to give up.
I'm not
Stay
giving.
positive.
I'm not giving up. And there has been a lot of
I know
crap
you
that's
are.
been thrown in my direction, and got to keep on going forward. If I was somebody
And I'm sorry
weaker,
that's happening to you.
yeah. If I was somebody weaker who didn't have any type of relationship with God, it probably would have broke me by now. But that's where my strength comes from God. So I mean, that's all it's just gonna be. They can say whatever they want. It's not gonna stop me. You know.
You just had so much respect. Not that my opinion matters, but when you just said that, I gotta call in. I gotta call in and tell him you're letting that negativity. I don't personally know what this Gail's person problem is, but I'm so proud of you. Ignore it and
Appreciate
keep on moving
that.
on.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Oh, okay. You have a great weekend.
You too. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, guys. So we're not going to be on here that much longer. If you guys, I see the chat keeps on talking about this Gail person. Just if you guys feel like this is the time, if there is a Gail who wants to call in, the phone number is right there on the screen. Now is your time, Little Miss Sunshine. Come on and call on in. And if not, moderators, that will be the only person that you can get rid of. The other ones, just go ahead and keep. But if Gail is in here stirring up some crap, go ahead and just give that account the boot. All right, guys. So we'll give it about another 2 or 3 minutes. Anybody else wants to call in, now is your time. And then after that, I have to get on the road. On the road again. But yeah, I do appreciate each and every last one of you guys for taking the time out of your life and contacting for all your continuous love and support. I noticed that someone posted if we need any ice coolers for the homeless, and that would be something great to have. That's something that we are in need of. If anybody wants to help with the homeless, with anything at all, please feel free to where's that? To go ahead and I'll share it. Matter of fact, at the end of the video, I will go ahead and share the address to where you send it to. Give me 1 second, guys.
Call from Angela G.
Hey, what's going on, sis?
Hey, AV, this is Angela. How are you?
I know. I still got you saved in the phone. Good. How are you?
Awesome.
Awesome.
How you been?
Yay. Working my ass off over here.
Oh shoot. That's what's up.
But I am aware of what's been going on, and I've been waiting for the chance to get on and just tell you to do what you're doing and be who you are.
Right.
I knew I liked you from day one. I met you. How long ago was it now that the incident happened? Because that's
Oh
when
man,
I
it's
came
been
across
what,
your
about
video.
2 years or so now, or something like that.
Yeah.
Been a couple years.
So
That was from my old channel.
Watcher.
Yeah.
Yeah. My first cop watcher I ever met in my life, I didn't ever even know there was.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Ever. It just came across. I was in the Vegas shooting community, and then moved on to other things. And you and Doug both came up, and that's how I met you. And I just want to say I'm aware of what's going on. I have given Doug my own opinion and told him to have a good life. I wish the best for him.
Right.
But not my thing, what they're doing at all. And I know I've been watching it for a while and trying to keep my thoughts to myself about it.
Right.
But I just want to tell you to keep being you. I think I'm pretty good at reading what a good person you are.
Appreciate that.
And what you're trying to do. And I respect you a whole lot for what you're doing.
I appreciate that.
And I think, getting out of the cop watching is a good thing for you, I feel.
Yeah.
And doing this is so much more, so much more. But I respect you a lot as a man and as a human being. And I just wanted to come on here and tell you that. And
I appreciate that.
I got your back and I support you.
Yeah, thank you. You've been here for a while now. I appreciate that. And with that whole cop watching thing, I mean, it's awesome to do it, but at the same time, you have to have some bucks, because when they start coming after you, they come after you. You got to have a lawyer ready,
You really do. You have to have a lawyer ready. Like watching you guys and stuff back then, it was kind of like, okay, I know how hard, because I was trying to search for like pro bono stuff and trying to figure out what could be done. And, I just thought that whole thing was horrifying. But, you really have to have an attorney, and you really, really have to thoroughly know the laws for everywhere to go.
Everywhere. That's true. That is true.
If you don't, and I see some I'm only sub to maybe 2 or 3 cop watcher channels. I'm a little picky about.
Right.
I don't like the confrontational guys, or the guys that cuss, or the guys that try to provoke the fight with the cops. I'm not down for any of that kind of shit. I like when they're calm, when you're cool, when you're collect, and you get what you desire out of the situation.
Right. Absolutely. Yep.
And I find when you're a cop watcher, and the couple that I watch, when they're non-confrontational, non-cussing, they just get a whole lot further with the whole situation.
It's true. Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Yep. So, but anyways, you keep doing what you're doing. You ever need my help in any way, shape, or form, send me a text.
All right.
And we'll see what we can do.
All right. Appreciate you, Angela.
But I'll let you go. Because I know other people want to call in, and they don't want to hear me talking all day. So
okay.
Have a good day.
All right. Appreciate you too.
Positive thoughts.
You too. Likewise. Thank you. See you later.
Bye-bye. You're very welcome.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Yep.
Bye.
Call from
Eileen.
Hey, go ahead. You're on.
Hey, AV.
Hey.
First of all, thank you so much. I've been following you since the night you've been looking in the dark for the boys. And I wanted to say 2 things, because about the biofam. First of all, we need to think about the biofam is big. The biofam is not only the bio mom and Roro. There is more than 2 baby fathers, because the mother from Orphan and Orphan, or Classic and Sincere,
Right.
have more children than only the 2 boys. So we need to look into the different dads,
Right.
because they're in 2 different gangs. And you know what? I'm not really scared of the streets. The only thing what I'm worried about is, or I think why people is getting so scared, is because of the big company what deals with children, like SB said in her chat. And I think for some reason, this is the reason why everybody freak out and is scared right now. Because threats been made from the beginning on. Even the West used that as an excuse that they don't look for their own children.
Right.
You know, I feel like people need to calm down. Even you was already so tired, because this case is one of the craziest cases I ever heard in my life.
It's crazy, huh?
Because if the own parents would worry about the children, none of us would be right now in the chat or worried about boys or can sleep at night or whatever. You know, everybody is worried at some point and everybody wants to throw the towel. But you know what? I feel like everybody needs to get together and be for the boys, because I'm very sure that in the moment, no matter who took the children, I don't care who took the children, in that moment where the children came up missing, I'm very sure that the boys wanted to throw the towel too, and they didn't want to go, or they wanted to give up.
Right.
And I'm feeling very frustrated because I feel I'm very hurt too. And I might not have a channel. I started one, but I've been following everything from the beginning, and I'm begging the people, even Crazy Benny, to everybody, we need to come down, stop the drama, and stick all together, because these people, whoever took the children, we knew from the beginning that not a normal person would steal or kidnap 2 toddler brothers. We knew this story is sick from the beginning, and we knew that people have been threatened. And I don't know, I feel like we cannot finger point everybody or say, oh, I think this, but you know what? We need to think like investigator. We need to finger point on everybody. We need to look at everything, even in the grandmama, in the, I don't know. I don't care. We need to look at everything, because at this point, the people, I don't care if bio family, and I don't care if adopted family. I don't care about CPS, and I don't care about no fucking John Walker. I feel like every single person has those 2 little boys, and I won't give up until they there, if they're alive or dead. And I hope they're not dead, but I do not give up, because this is the only case where the people, the parents, the people who should have cared, if adopted or bio, I don't care. None of them really care that much. And I don't want to drag the bio mom, but you know what? All you see from her is on Facebook some stupid comments. I have not seen her once searching nowhere. I have not seen her with AV, Crenshaw, LV, AV News Crew. I haven't seen her nowhere either. So guess what? I'm not from nobody. I'm only for the boys. And I didn't even want to say that much, but for some reason, I don't know, every time I talk about this case, I feel like I want to go to California. And I promise you, if I wouldn't have a child, I would probably stand all day long in the front of West House and in whatever, because you know what? They want to cry about people harassing them. But you know what? They should have cried outside the first day when their boys was missing and scream and cry and ask everybody for help. And you know what? This case is all the way around sick. And all I'm saying is everybody who listens to this, everybody who got channels, stop, like in some channels, some lady always say, you can please, you guys know who I'm talking about. Please don't mention no channels, please, please, please. But you know what? We need to spread the word. We need to spread the word all over the world and let California, Bakersfield know. All eyes on Bakersfield, and we not going to go nowhere. And we have people who care about the boys from Canada, England, you know, everywhere.
Absolutely.
We cannot go nowhere.
Right.
And I'm sorry that I talk too much, AV, but I'm E from the chat. My name is Eileen.
No,
I'm
it's
not
fine.
a crazy lone lady.
No, you're
I
fine.
just wanted to tell you
Yeah.
I love you. And I love everybody who's caring about the boys. And let's not finger point on Roro because the bio fan is big.
Yep.
And we need to think about 2 dads. We need to look in everything. I don't care who is who, but you know what? We need answers, and we need to let the police know, CPS, the whole world. We're not going to go nowhere.
Right. Absolutely.
Thank you so much, AV.
Hey, thank you. Thank you for being so passionate, and thank you for calling in. I appreciate you. And I love you right back.
Thank you.
All righty.
And I will be right back in chat.
All righty.
Thank
Okay.
you so much,
Thank you.
AV, for
Thank
not
you.
giving up.
Nope, of course. I
Bye.
appreciate you. Thank you. All right, guys. That's going to be the last caller for right now, but I'm going to do this every Friday. So you guys keep in mind that we are going to be doing this call in every Friday. I'm sorry if you weren't able to get into the calls. Keep in mind, next Friday, we will be doing it again. I'm going to try to be as consistent as possible and do it every Friday in the afternoon around 12 o'clock, from at least 12 to 1, or we might even push it to like 12 to 1:30. All right, guys, I do appreciate you guys. Much love and respect to each and every last one of you. Thank you guys for all being here, for your continuous love and support. It means a lot. And yeah, I'm not going to just be rude and just cut the chat. So if you guys want to say your goodbyes before we jump off, now is the chance. And we will go live again next Friday. Every Friday will be the live call-in. But I'll be live before them then as well. So, yeah, with that said, you guys have the time now to say your salutes, your goodbyes, and see you laters. And then I'm going to go ahead and just cut it. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thank everybody for your super chats. Thank everybody who's here. After the video, I will be posting some stuff in the description section if you guys want to come back and get any information from the description. Heather Williams, thank you. I appreciate you. And thank each and every last one of you guys who actually called in. And this is AV.WATCHMEN with United We Stand. And I will catch you guys here very soon. Keep in mind, if anybody wants to send anything to the P.O. Box, I'm going to be putting the address in the description to this video. If anybody wants to help with anything, we have we have somebody sent a bunch of socks and boxers and maxi pads and toothbrushes and toothpaste and little candies and I don't know, a bunch of little stuff, some masks, some hand sanitizers, things like that. Matter of fact, I just seen where is it at? There we go. So there is the P.O. Box there. If anybody wants to write down that P.O. Box, it's going to, remember, you have to put P.O. Box it's addressed to United We Stand, then P.O. Box 2551 East Avenue S, Suite G 114, Palmdale, California 93550. All right, guys, much love, and I will catch you guys here soon. AV Watchmen, and I'm signing out.